And I know that you've received several phone calls as it relates to the occurrence around Ford Park on Sunday. I know sometimes, often, when the spring arrives, that we have, the cruising going on. We've cruised for a number of years. I was a cruiser myself. Back in the day, me and Lil Jer at that time. I won't call him Councilman Bowman, it was Lil Jer. But we were all out there cruising. But some of the issues that we run into is that we understand the cruising, but when it becomes to breaking the flow of traffic, when it leads to the drag racing, when it leads to those things, the severely loud music is when we run into an issue with neighbors. So if you could speak to just a little bit of what we're looking to do subsequent Sundays. I don't think people have a problem with you enjoying the park, that you can't violate the law while you're enjoying the park.
Certainly. So we're starting, it was planned to begin this Sunday. This past Sunday was a bit of a surprise. Typically, cruising, which apparently cruising is what us older folks call it. The younger crowd calls it something different. Mm-hmm. We always run special operations beginning the first Sunday of spring break, whether that be for Caddo schools or Bossier schools. This year, that begins this Sunday, the first weekend of spring break. Mm-hmm. So we've got special operations planned from that Sunday thereafter. There's not a specific end date. It really just depends on how long we continue to have these large congregations throughout the city. Over the years, the particular intersections and businesses where this has been a problem have changed. Last year, it concentrated itself in Ford Park, Hearn and Hollywood, the racetrack on Hearn. 5 years ago, Greenwood and Jewella was kind of the spot. It seems to change throughout the years. We have additional officers that we're hiring to work in overtime capacity, so it does not affect those that are working patrol on Sunday night. We're also going to have additional officers working Friday and Saturday night that are specifically they're looking for drag racing violations, but again, it's additional officers above and beyond what's on patrol to focus on whatever problems we're having that evening, whether it be large crowds, drag racing, etc. Unfortunately, in 2020, and I think a lot of it was due to the pandemic and the fact that when schools got out for spring break, they didn't go back to school till August. The cruising timeline was greatly extended to what we're used to. Typically 6 to 8 weeks, and it starts to wind down. And so we're prepared going forward with some special operations as well as some specialized units adjusting their work schedules to be on the streets during the times that we anticipate we're going to have problems.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.